Hey yo, this is Anime Addiction 00 here again, and I just figured I should do a quick video at least before the CB ends, just because there are some things I want to clarify or some things that I found out while I was playing a little bit. You can see this isn't my sorcerer character, it's my alternate other fox type character assassin thing, so I just really wanted to try them out. This one has gotten a bit farther, so I actually found out, you probably won't even hear, but I'm not even using my mouse, so there is a way to use your skills without constantly right-clicking, but it depends if you want to wear out all of your number keys instead, because you still need to use your skills that much. So you just left-click them and then use the hotkey thing, and they should be able to do it. Most times anyway, but certain skills they'll be more picky about doing. Like I left-click and I use my third skill, which is apparently a ranged type of magic-y skill or something, and they don't use it right away. You have to click it twice. So it's kind of awkward transition, so you have to switch between right-clicking and left-clicking sometimes, I guess, to get the full effect out of it. I don't know, I get confused once in a while, and just that small little bit of confusion has killed me with boss fights. And, of course, by this point I'm killing loads of mobs to get certain items, or just to kill everything in sight. And, I finally found out how to do the new pet thing. You don't really get a quest, you just get like a little newbie pop-up information thing that says at level 16 you can do this and that, and it's in the next area from it's not the starting area, I forget already. Yes, it's the place after Jade Forest, so it's Spring Valley where I'm at. It's at the very start in the town, and you just buy this pet rice ball here. And after you blow them to 50% and they're catchable, you have a chance of capturing them, or you always capture them. I don't know about that yet. And I just got a mission pet, this cool bat right here. And you can actually, I probably mentioned this, but you can merge with them to give yourself like passive bonuses. And this one, I don't really want to spend a ton of silver, because it costs 10 silver each for one of these, to buy a ton of those pet rice balls and see what passive things I get, because it doesn't really tell you. You can just see the skills in the binoculars, but that's really it. It doesn't tell you what passives you would get unless I'm somehow missing it. So yeah, let's merge with my bat and let my little birdie fight with me. Let's see. Because for me this is actually pretty helpful, because I get extra evasion and attack power, but evasion is mostly what I want. And you get this cool little aura that's around you all the time. You can have one still fight with you too, so it does make you kind of curious about which pets you should get and which ones would be more helpful. And I think I neglected to mention this, but you can also capture boss monsters as pets. Granted it's probably going to be harder, especially since they're going to be hitting you harder while you're trying to capture them and whittle their health down very carefully. So since I'm on that subject, even though I don't really need any of these, I should probably try catching one to show you guys how to do it. I mean, it's not really that difficult, you can probably figure out. But yeah, let's just see how it works. And of course other things are in it, like instance, dungeons, and guilds. I haven't really found one for me yet. Yeah. Okay. So that didn't work because I accidentally killed it, and that's probably because my pet's fighting too. Should make sure it doesn't do that. And like Eden Eternal, there are only certain craftable artifacts that you can make only when you get materials from instance dungeons. So yeah, apparently it failed, even though it was below 50% and I killed it instead. So yeah, there's still only a chance that you can get it, which is a huge pain, because you still end up wasting one. So yeah, that's what you do. While you're trying to capture them, you're completely defenseless, and you have to wait for a cast bar to, complete. So it's really risky with boss battles. But hey, maybe if you have like a teammate to help you out, or if you're really not strong enough and you're over-leveled, you could, give it a shot. I think it is kind of cool that you can get boss pets. I wonder if they're bigger than your average pets, or they're just, small anyway. So yeah, the mobs might be a joke. Most times concerned unless you're overwhelmed by 50 of them. But yeah, the bosses are definitely no joke. I found one my same level and I got a little bit overconfident because I thought I could handle it. And then I definitely couldn't. And speaking of which, here's one. So let's see. Well, maybe the one I found was like a little bit too strong. Like maybe it was like a super, super rare boss. But either way, your spirit form will help with most bosses. However, it's not, you can't just, you know, use a spirit thing and always just pwn them or own them. Kill them easily, whichever term you prefer. Because your spirit form only lasts a few seconds, and you only get points back to raise the bar back up when you kill things, not when you fight. So once you're done with your spirit form with a long boss fight that's not going well, you're kind of in trouble. So don't rely on your spirit form just for those little tiny bonuses and whatnot. Although I will say it's cool that when you use your spirit form next to something, just the like small force when you transform, it like pushes monsters up in the air, and for a second I think you can hit them and be safe, and they can't hit you just yet. So yeah, that's basically what I found out. Mostly I was surprised about the hotkey thing, but it doesn't necessarily always make it easier. And I am lagging a lot, probably because I'm on channel 1 for a change. I will say that while exploring the skills a bit, they are pretty diverse. Although since you only get one skill point a level, and even though some skills you can only get after a certain level to upgrade it further, or to just get it at all, which makes sense, it's very hard for me to choose because some of them seem really good. Like these two right here, these passives. This one increases evasion rate by 5% each time I deal a critical hit. And it increases by the percentage and how long it lasts by how much I raise it. So that actually builds up some more strategy with what stats you should go with or other passives to build up on it, or you can do both of them, because I think they build off of each other. Because if you get that, and it increases your evasion rate when you deal a critical hit, and then when you get higher evasion rate, you dodge more. So this one, when you dodge more attacks, you get more critical rate, so they kind of build off of each other. So I probably planned on raising those soon, because that'll probably help me. But yeah, it's kind of a slow process with one skill point each level, and I'm resetting everywhere to see if it'll help ease my impatientness, but it probably won't. So either way, the closed beta ends at about Monday, that's the 26th I think. I'm not sure if I'll get any more videos until then. So I probably won't be able to do a video on every class, especially since the weekends usually end up being busy. Suck. But in any case, thanks for watching anyway. So anyway guys, bye.